about, because right now the conservatives, and I don't know where she's.
They're losing their country. So America has lost their country. They have let too many people in.
That's why they're so hard on immigration now, trying to get everybody out.
That's why these old white people is trying to get out their country, because between China and Russia, the beef, the chicken, and the pork process, those two countries own it in America. China has gone around, for the last 20 years, China have gone around the world buying up most of the world's real estate that the Queen don't own, mainly here in America, next to some of our governments.
And they've heavily invested in Africa as well, too.
There you go. So Israel is fighting for America because the Russians and China and the rest of the foreigners brought their culture here, and they not following no American laws and rules.
Did you see the video?
Certain parts of.
Welcome on into another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. So now, let's talk about it. And who actually runs America? I think this is what I titled this one. Who runs America, right? And I look at America as a business, right? Or the USA, or the United States of America. It's a big business, it's a big corporation. Whoever owns the product in the corporation, that's actually who runs America from a business perspective. Whoever created the laws, that's who also run America from a legislative perspective, all right? So you could say, for instance, the Asians came to the United States and they have laws that they created specifically for the Asian agenda or the Asian people, right? Which I think that makes sense, right? Now, Russia, China, we all know that Russia is in charge of, they're the factory of the world. No one can live without them, right? Everything is made in China. Everything is cheaper in China. A lot of businesses use their ecosystem to actually run their business, right? Hence, this is why tariffs to me isn't the best idea. Because if you think about tariffs and what it actually implies, it has a good message at the end of the road, but throughout the whole process, that's the problem. Now, will America ever have factories? I highly doubt. We may have a few. Yes, that's true. But how cost effective would it be? Think about it. If you wanted to make something in America right now, do you know how much that will cost you? First of all, there's so many laws and regulations stating that, hey, there's no child labor, there's no free labor. Most Americans, you have to pay them a certain rate wage, right? So if you're paying them a certain wage and it's actually messing up your profit margin from a business perspective, why wouldn't you want to take your business to China or elsewhere? Why do you think all these call centers are in India, overseas? Why do you think that things are being manufactured overseas and then shipped to the United States? Because the United States is considered a consumer, right? United States residents, or let's just say they're citizens, they buy up everything in the world. If it's one, and we're the most, well, all nations are in debt, but United States have trillions of dollars worth of debt. This is why it's important to study money or have some financial literacy, because if you don't make more money than what they print on the daily basis, then you're considered in debt too. When you think about it, you're considered in debt too. So I look at it like that. But I want to know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. All right. Who runs the United States of America? What culture runs it? Is it and this is why immigration is such a big thing too, when you think about it. This is why I'm not Republican or Democratic, because one party will bring the immigrants in and the other party will kick them out. Both parties make money off of the situation. So the question would then be, who's the fool? Right? The question would then be, who's the fool? On that note, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about the topic, who actually runs America? Who actually runs America?